Today I'm going to show you that how to print the factorial of any number given by the user. So let me first of all snooze the inline suggestion for 60 minutes, and now here we go. Hashtag include iostream, which is the header file, and we include it because the various words which we include while doing the programming, like cout and cin, so it shows that what is the function of these words means. And then we using namespace std. Now the basic thing which it should be clear to you, that why do we using namespace std if we are going to see other languages like C and all. So there we don't after including the header file, we do not have to say anything, we do not have to declare anything further. So why here we are using namespace std. So hashtag this using namespace std shows that there exists the words like cout and cin, and hashtag include iostream, which is the header file. It shows that what is the function of cout and cin. Now going to the main function, int main, I'm going to take it from the user int, and any compiler starts compiling from where int main is written. If you would have written various functions before it also, if before it you would have written various functions, then what you would have observed, then also the program would start executing from int main only, because it shows the compiler, the interpreter, that the program starts from here, int main. Now I'm taking I'm giving the instruction that enter the number. I'm taking the number from the user cn. Now what I'll do, that for printing the factorial of any number, suppose we have to print the factorial of 5. So how we can print the factorial of 5? So we will write in this manner: 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, right? And this would be the factorial of the number. So how we get, so here we could see that the number is decreasing, right? The number starts from whatever the n is entered by the user, it starts from there, like n into it. What you will notice, wait a second. So what you are going to notice, that it follows the pattern like n, then it does the multiplication and it goes to n minus 1, like 5 minus 1 4, then it goes to n minus 2. So 5 4 3, it goes in this manner, right? So every time it is getting reduced by 1, each number is getting reduced by 1 than the previous one, like n minus 2 minus 2 minus 1, n minus 3 next time. So how we can do that? So here one general thing which is noticed, that the number is getting decreased. So it shows that number is getting decreased means we are going to apply the for loop, or like not specifically for loop, we can apply any loop, for, while, do while, it depends upon you, because if anything is performed by for loop, then it's obvious that the other loops can also perform the same thing. So for preference, I'm taking the for loop. Okay, so I'm taking for loop. I will write int I equals to, it will start from n, okay, which is entered by user, and what will happen, that I would be greater than or equals to 1, because if I becomes smaller than 1, and if something is multiplied by 0, then it's obvious that the whole number is going to be reduced to 0, right? And here as it is starting from 1, so each time it would be getting minus minus. What I minus minus, it is equals to I minus 1. So after this, what will happen, that I need to store that number. Like before executing the loop, I want a container, a variable where the previous number can be stored after getting multiplied. So therefore I'm declaring int fact, which is equals to 1, Okay, so now what will happen, that I'll do fact equals to fact into I. Then I'll see out the fact, or you can write in this manner, the see out the factorial of the given number is I'll end the line over here, then I'll write fact, and therefore we are going to include one more thing which is very important, which is return 0. Now this would be running inside your mind, that why do we include return 0? See here, what we have declared the function as int, so it shows that the function is going to return some integer value. So when we are returning 0, it means that it is returning the integer value. That's why we are returning 0. Now let's run the code. Enter the number. I entered 5. Factorial is 122, which is very true. Let's run for another number. Enter the number. Suppose this time we entered 3. Factorial is 6. So in this way we have created this program. I hope it would have become clear to you that how did we created this program. So this was all for today. Thank you very much, and keep learning, keep shining. All power is within you.